All right, welcome back to our Lugo Creative Club in Spain. Now, last episode, we found yet another youth player for Lugo, Gabriel Lins. Now, he had a very solid debut episode. He might be the next Neymar, but man, is our team looking good here in Season 5. And I mean, like, really good. 22 games into the season, we are only sitting 4 points off Real Madrid, and we're tied with points on Barcelona. Like, we are right there with the big teams in Spain. Now, Champions League in the league phase, we finished in 17th. Yeah, 17th, I believe. You know, obviously, I would have loved to skip that playoff round, but you know what? For our first ever Champions League season, 17th is not bad. Overall, right now, this team is going through a big transformation. We're now a 4.5-star team, so only a half-star away from being a 5-star team. And now today we have a chance to get even better. It is currently January 30th, so basically deadline day in January. A chance right now to make our final signing of Season 5. Now, I thought for a long time, like, where do we sign a player? How do we improve this team further? I scouted so many players looking for the right one. Like, how do I improve this team with only 18 million to spend? Which in reality is not actually that much. Well, I think I found the player. That player is going to be Ruben Loftus-Cheek. So I sold Lamina to Leeds for about, like, you know, 5 to 6 million, so we actually got decent money for him, and because of that we might actually have a chance to sign Loftus-Cheek right now on deadline day. And I mean, for as good as Sanchez has been as a free agent signing, Loftus-Cheek is definitely a midfield improvement. You know, he's more physical, he's taller, he's a perfect mid for like Tyztir ball. You know, he's got great stats all around, and I tell you, I scouted so many players. This is the one player that's within our budget and that I think would be an actual improvement to our team this year. So I'm gonna offer, like, let's try 10.5 to start. 10.5, and they're gonna want 11.7. You know what, I think I'll just do that. I don't mind the sell-on clause. Yeah, so now we're gonna have like 2 really good box to boxes and Sanchez and Loftus-Cheek to rotate. And for the starting lineup, he's definitely an upgrade over Sanchez, so I'll take it. So Ruben Loftus-Cheek is going to be now a Lugo player. So that's going to be our final signing in Season 5. Our team is pretty much set. And man, today's going to be big. We're going to play our first ever Champions League knockout round. I'm hoping Loftus-Cheek can help us try and advance to the round of 16, man. I don't want to lose our first ever knockout match. All right, so that definitely improves our starting lineup. You know, it's improves our overall rating. Loftus-Cheek, welcome to Lugo. And now it's time to take on the Champions League knockout stage for the first time in our club's history. So as we saw before, Lugo finished in 17th in the league phase. So playoff round, our first Champions League matchup is going to be versus Leipzig. And yeah, that is not an easy matchup right there. They're definitely the better team on paper. It's going to be scary to defend them, but let's see if we're up for the challenge. So simming the first leg, we're going to play the second leg. The first leg in Spain is going to be a 2-0 Leipzig win. All right, that's not good. That's really not good for us. So 2 goals down. I mean, it could be worse, but okay, our first knockout round, we are definitely up against it here, facing a ginormous challenge. I guess let's see if we can somehow survive. Bro, my sim luck recently in these Champions League matchups have not been good at all. And I feel like it's a fair result though. They're a much better team, so a 2-0 loss is very understandable. And once again, if we're to advance here, it's going to take something special. We'll see if we can do it. Also, our first time using a Loftus-Cheek. I definitely think it's possible, boys. I think it's possible. Salah's going to get it over to Herrera. You know, if we can have a fast start here, it's definitely going to be possible, but that pass wasn't the greatest. Salah is going to shoot from distance. That goes right off that player, though. That's unfortunate. Yeah, this is just going to be a tough one. For their attack with Openda, Xavi Simons is still so good. I got to try and score quick here. Salah over to Luis Enrique, who's got space. Enrique, I need you to run, bro. I need you to run. He's going to take a shot, and it's going to be 2-1. Okay, that is what we needed. I just called for it. The score is 2-1. We might actually have a chance here. Come on. That is just purely Luis Enrique's pace there, though. All right, 15th minute. It's going to be 2-1. This is a possibility, boys. Come on. Just got to stop them scoring. Okay, Openda doing some moves there. Over to Lookman. De Gea makes the save. And okay, we barely survived that. That was shaky again. Salah, though, has spacer to work with now. Salah's gonna run. And oh man, I was just looking for the pass to Parrot, but it never opened up there for us. Oh no, Openda coming through here. Had to go for a slide tackle, and man, his pace was just too much for us. All right, back to being a 2-goal lead for Leipzig. He's just too quick to deal with. Now Parrot, though, looking for an instant reply. Parrot, please. Parrot across goal. He's taken out, but the shot was right at the keeper, though. Oh, that was not where I wanted it to go. All right, short corner, Deli. Man, I don't see a pass here, though. I don't see anything. Deli is going to try to find it. We're going to pass it backwards. Now, is there someone here for a pass, bro? There's no one there. Ordonez, Deli. Gonna try to get it to Salah. Oh, Salah almost steals it. He does, actually. Salah. Great touch there. Shot. Oh, Salah, man. I said it last episode. This guy has still got it. It's 3-2. Man, that was a clutch little dribble and a shot. All right, back to being a 1-goal game again. Hey, man, Lugo's not giving up. We're fighting here. Oh, the problem is their attack, though. Loftus-Cheek, please get that. Okay, that was a fail. Xavi back to Openda, looking for the shot. Rice, good block, and it's gonna be a corner, but hey, that is some solid defending. I won't lie, though. It's terrifying. Cross in, header, De Gea catches it, and that's going to be halftime. All right, it's a 1-goal game currently, a 1-goal game. We are still alive here, man. Just barely still alive, though. Now, Molina, Jelson, is that off him? Oh, it's going to be a corner for them. Come on, we're going to win that ball back. They have too many good players to be put in this position this often. Lookman's looking for a pass. Going to be something. Okay, this is a lot to mark here. It's going to go to Gila. Looking for a shot. Got around there. Openda, this scary one. De Gea makes the save, and Jelson will just barely get it out. Okay, we survived that sequence. Now Salah is going to bring this forward, going to get a nice ball to Enrique. First time ball to Parrot. Parrot has space. Parrot, please. Shot, and oh man, that shot was so slow. Oh, that shot could have been better. Okay, Rice. How did he win it back that quickly? What is that? Openda, Cardenia has to come over here. Lookman. Back to Openda. Man, I just can't defend that. It's like a 3-on-2. Bro, Openda is my nightmare this year in FC 25. Every time I face him, it's an absolute nightmare. They're back to a 2-goal lead now. He's coming right back. Up to Lookman, and that's now going to be a 3-goal lead for Leipzig. And they might just be too much to handle for our defense. Just too much. 3 goals down currently. Boys, it's not looking good. We're still fighting though. Troy looking for a response. Troy Parrott shot. It's going to be a save though. Man, Troy's finishing this year is really so much worse than last year. It's so sad. He was so good last year. What is he, like a 1-season wonder? And we've just learned that our defense though against a team like this, we are not at the level yet to deal with these teams. They're just way too good. Lookman, Openda. Gonna be a shot. Vitor Rice gets tackled in. We just don't have any world-class center backs to deal with Openda and Xavi Simons. That's the issue. They're just like cutting us apart for fun. Troy, Salah's gonna get a shot there. Man, Salah, that's a good shot, but it's not enough in the tank to beat a Leipzig team that's in form. Ordonez looking for a low-driven shot. It's gonna fall to them, and that's pretty much gonna be game. Oh man, that sucks, but we just didn't have enough. They're the better team. I think we fought well for our first ever, Champions League knockout round, but same play, just not enough. And that was a good tackle, I thought. It's going to be a red for Jailson, but you know what? Who cares? Not like we got another Champions League game coming up this year. This is going to be it, boys. Might as well go out on a high note. Somewhere Sergio Ramos is smiling at that tackle. Going to be a clearance there. And all right, it's going to be full time. So a 3-2 loss versus Leipzig, 5-2 in aggregate. And that is our Champions League dream done in our first year ever in the Champions League. It's sad, but also it's a good experience for us. They were just a better team though on the day. We're not quite at their level yet. All right, so with that, we pretty much just have now this season La Liga to focus on. We've slipped a little behind Real Madrid. We're now 7 points behind them, but we're still in this title race. We're the 4th team in it. So our main goal is to qualify for Champions League again, top 4. But man, I really want to try to challenge for this title. So next game is versus Mallorca. Let's try and start this this title push. All right, so 2 changes for us. Caballero comes in for a tired Salah, and then also Tekka comes in for a tired Rice or Reese, whatever his name is. I still have no clue if it's Rice or Reese, but I'm just gonna say like Rice for now. Yeah, they come in. Ordonez, long shot chance. Okay, that had some dip to it. All right, so we need to bounce back win to start this title push, though. We need it. Mallorca is one of our rivals early on in the series, but we definitely have gotten a lot better than now. So now this is a game we should win, and Dele Alli, that's a nice finish right there. All right, good start to this game, led by our captain. Let's just keep it up, boys. Keep it up. Troy to Caballero. Now Troy is going to try to play back to Caballero. Oh man, Troy, he just got absolutely destroyed right there. Now that's going to be, okay, that's a missed tackle. That was kind of clean by their player. Caballero, Deli into Luis Enrique. That is some beautiful football, and it's going to be 2-0. All right, we're about to take our anger out on Mallorca here, man. I feel bad for them. I sense a lot of goals for us this game. I sense it. And Luis Enrique might be the signing of the season so far. He is so good on this right-hand side. He's totally like a perfect player for this formation. Ordonez, Deli, Troy, actually Herrera. Oh man, that pass back to Deli was going to be perfect. Oh, that's going to be a tough chance. We're going to go for a slide tackle, and the post is going to save us. All right, that was a little warning sign, a little one. Enrique Caballero is going to bring this forward here. Enrique, bro, he just gets by every defender on his right-hand side, everyone. I don't think there's a defender that can stay with him. Now it's going to go over to Danny Herrera shot, and that's going to be 3-0 now. Yeah, definitely taking our anger out in this game. We're trying to show Real Madrid, Barcelona, let it go. Hey, we're still here, man. We're still in the title race. We're still a threat. Man, Tech has had a great game so far. He's made like 3 tackles already. All right, Loftus-Cheek over to Deli. Deli's going to run here. Now I see Loftus-Cheek continuing his run. That's a nice ball from Deli. First time shot from Loftus-Cheek. Okay, that wasn't that great, but Caballero, Enrique into Parrot. Parrot shot, and it's going to be 4-0. And this has been an A+ first half right here. That is exactly what I was looking for. All right, come on, boys. I just want to see more of it. I want to see these goals continue. Build up the confidence here. Now, Danny Herrera's got space to work with. Danny's going to try to slide it to Parrot into Caballero shot. Oh, Caballero. There was an open net, and I went for a chip shot, and that's going to be a save. That is an absolute fail. How did Caballero miss that shot, though? That was a point-blank finish. Oh, chance here. Tekka tried to get a chance on that, but De Gea is going to make the save. Ellie, great dribbling there. We got players running. Going to be Caballero over to Enrique. Now that pass just ruined it. Enrique to Deli, though. Deli's going to go for a shot of his own, and it's going to be another save. Come on, guys. I want this 5th. I want us to keep staying ruthless here. Danny's going to get it to Dele Alli. Loftus-Cheek. Okay, that was a mess. Caballero, another chance to shoot. It's going to fall to Parrot. Parrot looking for Dele Alli shot, and it's going to be another save. Short corner. Jailson into Caballero. Caballero, keep it. Nice dribbling. Gonna play it to Tekka, looking for his first goal for the club. Maybe that's gonna be cleared though. Deli, Loftus-Cheek. He's gonna go for a nice little fake shot. Gonna stop. Loftus Cheek. Great dribbling there. Good shot. Good save. And this game stays at 4-0. Somehow we haven't scored this fifth, though. Somehow. We have been searching, though, for it. Deli over the top. Troy, you onside. No, he's gonna be just offside, man. I can't believe Troy's drop-off this year, man. It's so sad. Because last year he was incredible. This year, I don't know what has happened to him. I don't know if he's missing Firmino that much next to him or what, but funny. Our team is playing better as a whole, but his numbers are definitely down. Enrique, speaking of him, Troy Parrott. Turn there was nice. Oh, was that a penalty or what? Wait, oh, he was offside again. I was gonna say, that was a little weird. All right, though, that's gonna be the game. So this game was pretty much won in the first half. Second half, not that much happened. Did not get this fifth goal here. Unless Danny Herrera into Troy Parrott. Parrott's gonna stop. Caballero's gonna get a chance to shoot on his left foot, and Caballero, okay, what a finish. We do find number 5, and it was a beautiful hit by the next Messi, or I guess Lugo's version of Messi, but okay, so 5-0 win. That's a pretty decent way to start, you know, our title push, our title contention push. All right, though, straight into game 3 of today, we're facing Sevilla away. Now, we are currently actually pretty close to Real Madrid in first. So, again, we are a true, like, title contender this year. Got to keep winning, though, to keep up with them. You know, we're the one team in the top 4 that's definitely unproven. And right now, we're trying to prove ourselves. Now, that's going to fall to Deli. Salah's there. Salah's, bro, his close control in that spot is so good. 5 minutes in, it's already 1-0 to Lugo again. Bro, the touch here, Deli plays to him, and this touch right here, that touch to create the space in the shot, that is so Salah-like. And he's, like, thriving in this team right now, though. 1-0, 6 minutes in. That is a perfect start. Oh no, boys. No, boys. Just like last game or Leipzig, we're gonna just let them score an easy one, man. That's just not good enough defending. And I feel like Rice is good, Cardenas is good, and Jelson's good, but no one's elite at the back. They're all just kind of good. Like, that's where we're missing a world-class center back. Now, Deli looking for an instant reply. Okay, good shot there. It's gonna be saved though. Chance not done yet. Deli. That's an easier shot for him, but it's going to be a save. But yeah, I just feel like our center backs, you know, none of them are elite. That's what we're missing right now defensively, I think. I feel like next year we might have to like push one to the bench or something and really buy like a 85 plus center back. Might be like our focus, you know? Everyone else I feel like is pretty good in the team. I'm not too mad about the other spots. Shot there. De Gea makes that save. And they're coming right back. They're looking right back. Okay, Rice, good tackle there, and we do get it out. Okay, let's try and retake this lead. Okay, Parrott, good dribbling there. Nice. I like it. Get it, Salah. Salah, good close control. Parrott's running. Good run by Troy Parrott. Is going to take a shot there, and that's going to be lead restored. All right, Troy Parrott's showing like flashes of last year's form, you know, flashes of it. But okay, defense. Rice, good tackle there. I mean, good block, and we survive that. Ordonez, great ball to Enrique. Enrique's going to hold this. Going to get it to Mo Salah. Salah's going to run here. Man, he's so slow, but he's still so good, though. It's so funny. Like, that player is still there. Deli, Troy, waiting for Salah. Salah's gonna get it. Salah's gonna go for a finish, and I just jinxed it by saying that, man, on his weak foot. Oh, that's such a big Tyztir jinx. All right, Troy to Danny. Danny's gonna hold this up. Danny's gonna play it to Salah. Deli's running here. Salah over the top. Deli. Good first touch. The shot is good. It's going to be another save, though. Short corner. Deli to Ordonez. Now, come on, boys. If we could score this one here, it'd be perfect. A perfect way to end the first half. Salah's looking for it. Gonna go. Oh, the skill by Salah there is so good, but it's gonna be a save, man. We totally faked out that defender. Oh, that'd have been so perfect for a third goal. Ordonez. It's gonna be Cardenas. Man, I don't want him shooting, but I probably just should have shot with him. Oh, why is it always a center back in that spot? All right, so close to making it 3-1, but instead still it's 2-1. I am feeling pretty confident we'll win this, though. We're making Real Madrid sweat a little bit. All right, this is kind of dangerous. There's a spot in there middle. Boys. Ordonez. Okay, I tried to block off that pass. I guess we did it. Forced it out wide. Gittins, crossover, volley, and De Gea makes that save. What an awkward chance they almost actually scored from. They just scored off that volley. That would have been insane. Danny to Troy. Danny is running here. Danny has space. Now, does he have a shot or something? We're going to hold this. Gonna get it back to someone. Oh, just no one was in a good spot there, and there was no angle to shoot from. Loftus Cheek. Back to Danny. Danny's going to hold it. Nice. Deli into Salah. Beautiful. Salah's shot is going to score. Salah is so clinical from that spot, especially on his left foot. And okay, finally 3-1 to Lugo. Man, Salah and Enrique have been our two best players, and that was two pre-contract signings for free. That shows how good deals those were. I wonder if we can find a center back on a pre-contract signing. That might be clutch for next year. Maybe we'll look for that next episode. Enrique, speaking of pre-contract players, is in. Bro, his pace is just insane, and he also has the finish to go along with it, though. That is going to be 4-1 to Lugo. Yeah, man, this team is close to being an elite team, man. Close. I feel like goal scoring is not an issue right now. It's just the defense. Whether it's De Gea, the center backs, those are the problem areas we need to address in the summer, I think. Which if we do, then I feel very confident in this team's ability to win trophies. Now, Sevilla are looking for a goal here, though. Are they going to find it? Nope, because that shot is going to go wide. That probably should have went in. Probably their best chance of the game. Oh, that was kind of a cruncher from Ordonez. Is that a red? That better not be a red. I wouldn't be surprised because these refs hate me in this league. It's going to be a red card. Of course it is, man. But these refs just hate Lugo, man. They hate us. I feel like that was not a red card tackle. All right, though. Shouldn't affect the outcome of the game. Deli's going to try to play to Troy. That pass was totally off, but it's fine. Troy goes back to Danny. Danny's gonna hold this up. Get it to Loftus-Cheek, maybe. Loftus-Cheek from distance goes off that player. It's gonna be a free kick, I think. All right, we're gonna lay this one off and probably take a shot with Salah. Salah. Left foot finesse shot. Oh, off the post, I think. That was such a good shot. Enrique Loftus-Cheek. Why not another shot from you? That had the distance, but not the placement. All right, though, full time, so 4-1 win. Another statement win by Lugo. We're proving that we are a title challenger this year, a true title challenger. And man, look at that. So 29 games in, we only sit 1 point behind Real Madrid. Hey man, next episode we face Atletico Madrid, we face Real Madrid too. There's a chance for us to actually go for this La Liga title. There's a chance. That would be special for our club, special. So of course, drop a like down below if you want to see more. And also on screen is another video of mine that you might like too.